Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Satisfactory, working on our first coal power station. This is what I came up with. It doesn't look fantastic, but it's gonna work, right? It moves, we moved the coal generators back a little bit so I could run the pipes under a belt and not have to worry about splitters kind of clipping into the pipes here. This will function, so we're going to go with it. I'm still using the Pak Utility, and that's giving us the fly mode that's going to make building this much easier. So also between episodes, I ran a power line all the way from here to our smart plating factory and hooked up to our main energy network. And I know our biofuel is about to burn out, so I want to get this first line of 8 coal generators up and running as soon as we can. So let's just get into it. We're going to extend the platform here if we can. I'm going to stick with the Pak Utility hover mode for quite a while we're doing this, because these machines, placing them, they're so huge, the coal generators. I want to get the first 8 up and running. I think our one belt of coal, eventually, we're going to plan for Mark II miners, but Mark III belts. That's kind of what I'm planning. And Mark II miners that are actually overclocked. So I think we'll end up with 250 ore per minute on the belts. That's what I'm building towards. Okay, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. Man, I have a hard time placing these. Maybe I'll do some of this off camera. That one's good. That one's good. And I want some of these guys. And will they give me hints? I guess. I can barely see a line there. See if that lines up. Guess it does. Okay, that is water. I think everybody should be getting water. We won't know if this works till we're done, pretty much. This belt can actually feed 16 of these guys, because each one, we're going to have 240 on our belt, I'm pretty sure. Okay. And these consume at, it's not showing us, but it's 15, I think it's 15 coal per minute per coal generator. So 15 per minute. It's you do 240 over 15. It's 16 of these guys. So this belt can go on for a good long time. This is our first belt of coal coming up from an overclocked Mark II miner. That's the one. Now we need splitters. Hopefully we can get these lined up reasonably well. One thing that's nice with these, we don't have to set a recipe. Just gonna burn the coal. All right, now we got to get coal over here. Let's hop down. We're just going to run a big, long, ugly belt, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got more clipping here. Let's fix the clipping. That's not going to be something we want to look at. Try to run the belts over the high spots. Put a little support here at the high spot. All right, we're going to need a way up here, and we're going to need scaffolding or something to walk around. Let's see if we can put some stairs or something as a start. I don't want a catwalk over here, too. Let's do it over all of this stuff. If I can get it placed right. There, and then catwalk all the way. What's the matter? Player is in the way. Get out of the way, player. Alright, let's just see. Are we getting the coal up here yet? Here it comes, flowing in. Good to see. Now we got to hook this up. This is not yet hooked up to power, I don't think. If I started running poles, I think I'm going to go with this design. Show you here in a second. Just a pole right next to this thing, like right next to it. Okay, and let's get this hooked up somehow over to the end of the... somewhere up to our network. That'll work for now, and we've got power coming in from this pole is hooked up to our main network, so I'm going to bring this out. In fact, let's hug the wall. This is our real power network, the one that goes all the way back to our other base. Get this connected up. Maybe we can prevent a brownout. Let's see what we got. Capacity 1810, consumption 1278. So we've got some headroom, but we are consuming more than we're producing, I think, out of this set of coal miners, which means I think we're still burning biomass. I think. Not positive. I haven't done the math. These are getting us what? 75 megawatts per? So 75... Is it 75 times 8? 600 of it's coming from here. Not bad. I like it. Instead of using our new catwalk, let me just hop pipe. Okay, very cool. Seems like we should have more coal. Now we are going to overclock that miner. Right now it's a Mark 1. So I think we're getting like 60, and we're going to upgrade it to a Mark 2 and then overclock it. So the Mark 2 upgrade will get us to 120 ore per minute, and then the overclocking I think will double it and take it up to 240. And I believe that's what these belts can handle too, these Mark 2 belts. And that's as far as we'll go. Let's see, should we do another 8 of these? We definitely can. There's tons of water. It looks like that's not going to be a problem for us. And it looks like we can do another row over this way. Guess we will keep the pipes separate, the water pipes separate. So for example, we can do 3 here, and that'll feed 8 kind of right above there. And we can do 3 more in a row here. Let's do it. Then this out. And We can extend that out too. We're going to need it, I think, to run our pipe. We want 3 more of these guys. Hit control to align them, but we want the water out the back way. That's my scroll wheel is going a little bonkers. Like that. That's what we want. Can I squeeze you in? Okay, now before I forget, we're going to run power here, but then we're going to get rid of the biomass burners. I think we're all primed up and okay now. And we're hooked up to a main power network, so we don't need the biomass burners helping us out anymore, I don't believe. You go right on the edge. Hello? Hello? Sounds very cool. I like the sounds of these things kind of whirring up. And they look pretty sweet too. Okay, biomass burners, you were nice, but we no longer need you. You actually are helping a little bit. Our main network, because I know we're light on biofuel. I have not filled the I haven't filled the machines in a while. These 2 power poles are just extras. Let's get rid of them, I think. We don't need these right now. Okay, that's that taken care of. I guess we can just keep these all going in a row with no gap in between. These pipes won't connect. This one with the next one doesn't need to connect. And then I'm probably going to do some of this off camera, right? Because these things are so tedious to place. I can't imagine it's too enjoyable to watch me do this or wrestle with it. Boom. And then we actually used one of these little pipe posts to start with. Not sure we need to, but I think it might keep things from clipping through. Got to get a pump on here, and I got to get power all the way over here. We can kind of sneak through there, maybe. That didn't go, did it? Looking for the pump. There they go, spinning up. That looks awesome. I really like it. Pumps are working, and now we gotta do all this crazy stuff. You know, I probably could run the pipe and then slide these on afterwards, and it'd be easier. Maybe we'll try that next time. Like I said, I'll probably do some of this between episodes, because wow. It is a little on the tedious side getting these things to connect. we have one extra little nugget of coal. That's because we're running at 1/4 what we're eventually going to run. And eventually it's not that far away. But we do need, I think, to make steel, we do need to get our steel factory going before we can upgrade our miners, I think. And then, but we can overclock if we want, and I think we probably will. Let me get this final belt down. Can you make the run? Probably not. Okay, I need support somewhere. Next episode, Next episode, we may start by, or we can do it right now. I think I want to overclock this mine. And we might need to build... I don't think we can do the overclocking in the tool shed. Maybe. Let's see where the power shards are made. I don't think they're made in here. Nope, they're not. So we can get rid of this. I can turn off fly mode. We'll head over here. We'll make a crafting station. Anywhere is fine. And remake power shards. We can make a bunch of power shards. Let's start with 4. And let's overclock this thing to double what it is. Okay, that gets us 120 parts per minute, and then once we upgrade this to a Mark II, I think that's going to take us up to 240. And that's what we're scaled for with those 16 coal generators. These belts, let's see real quick. Mark IIs can only do 120, so we have to upgrade our belts as well. And that upgrade is coming in too. So we'll probably stop at 16 of these until we get the steel going, and then we'll come back and exploit the other 3 mines, one of which we need to blow up a rock on top of it before we can get to it. But if we can get by with just this for a while till we get steel up and running, then we can build the next factory using the upgraded belts, and we won't have to come back and do so many upgrades, because I got to upgrade all of this belt run and all the belts up there. But yeah, between episodes I'll finish this up, and then we can hopefully start on steel. We'll take a look and see what's next, but I think it's going to be working on steel. Other possibilities are modular frames and rotors. We need factories that produce those 2 items as well. But we'll take a look next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Satisfactory. Very, very cool game. This is probably my only 3rd time playing it. I played it once before Season 1. Probably a year before I did Season 1. And Season 1 was a year ago. And this is literally the 3rd time I'm really playing through. But hopefully we can take it all the way through the end of the game. End of Tier 8, at least. And maybe see how many how many of those little trophies we can build out of the awesome sink once we get to some more surplus production than we have now. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you all in the next episode.